Hey everybody, Tony Fonte here, and welcome to the Tony Fonte Show, the place you need to be to create a new beginning in a life you love. Today we're taking another preview of my book, New Beginnings, coming out here later this year. And today's episode and chapter is on being content where you are. So what does it mean to be content where you are? Contentment does not mean complacent, does not mean being lazy and just saying, okay, this is how it's going to be, so I'm just going to accept it. It means that you're accepting where you are and you're okay with where you are, but you are still seeking growth. You're still wanting to move forward, but you're okay. And you can't actually move forward until you are content. You may think you can, but you'll immediately and shortly revert right back to where you were. Trust me, I know, and I'll share a little bit with you on that here shortly. So contentment doesn't mean that you are complacent and just being lazy and just giving up. It just means, okay, I'm okay. This is my reality right now, but I want my reality to change. So I need to accept what's going on, accept what is, but now how do I change it and how do I move forward? For some people, it takes a lot of healing, such as my case. It takes a lot of healing, which the book and the other chapters will help with that as well. So you got to do a lot of healing. And for some other people, it's just a simple shift in mindset. See, contentment allows us to gain a new level of awareness, a new level of clarity. It allows us to see the path that God has us on, He's leading us to. Before that, we're just left chasing these shiny things or the next opportunity or the next person, thinking that's going to give us fulfillment, that's going to give us happiness. In reality, it doesn't. It doesn't. And we end up making irrational decisions or decisions based off these other things that we think are going to make us happy. What happens is we'll be excited and happy for a tiny little bit, and then over time, it fades. It fades away, and we are left where we were. But instead of looking within and then looking up, I should say, we seek the next thing, the next opportunity that's going to bring us more money. In reality, all we have to do is be content where we are, be okay with where we are. And when we become okay with where we are, our awareness changes, our priorities change, and we become and get to a place of gratitude. We become grateful for what we have gone through. We become grateful for what we have in our lives right this moment. We become grateful for the learning experiences that God has brought us through, bad or good. And usually a learning experience is not typically a really good thing, but it ends up becoming a good thing because we shift our perspective of the situation. We change the meaning. We no longer allow it to define who we are. That's where contentment comes in. And when you get to a place of contentment, things change. It almost seems magical in a way, but it's not magical. We have this energy that we send off. And no matter if we think consciously that we are content, on the inside is the true meaning. And our outside world is a reflection of our inside world. So if we're not truly content inside, we send off energy, and it actually blocks what's really out there for us, what God has for us. It actually blocks it. And when you get to a place of contentment, that wall is shattered and disappears and allows it to align with what God has for us. That's where it comes from. Opportunities present themselves. People get brought into your path and into your life to bring you to where you are, to bring you to where you want to be. They guide you. That's where contentment is. That's where abundance really begins. That's exactly what happened in my life. I was chasing things, people, and the next opportunity because I was unhappy inside. I was angry. I was bitter. And I just thought if I could just get that next person, if I could just get that next thing, I would have exactly what I needed. And it would fail me because I was seeking joy and I was seeking contentment and other things. In reality, I needed to heal from my past. I needed to heal from a lot of things in my mindset. When my perspective shifted and my awareness grew and I healed. That's where contentment came from. And maybe that's where you are right now. And I promise you, you can find contentment in anything. It doesn't matter the situation, it doesn't matter what you're going through right now, you can find contentment. I hope this has served you in some way. If it has, do me a favor, share it with your friends and family. And I want to hear what you have to say, what your thoughts are. What stood out to you most in this video? Was it gratitude? Was it what contentment can do for you? What challenges have you had with finding contentment? What has worked for you? Do me a favor, subscribe to this channel here at Tony TV. And then again, share it with your friends and family. And remember this, it doesn't matter what you are going through. It doesn't matter what you have gone through. It's never too late to have a new beginning in life. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of The Tony Fonte Show.